AI cannot do in mathematics. Wonder why something is true. For example, many conjecture cannot be proved by the AI and decide what is what study, feel the beauty of the perfect proof, dream a new mathematical idea, ask a question nobody has asked before. For example, if we ask a very like the conceptual and very difficult question to the AI, and AI cannot answer to that question because we never ask that question from the AI, and they have no strategies to prove that question. So this is the main difference, the magic and the AI. AI is the mirror of the human knowledge because we give knowledge to the AI, and then behalf of that knowledge, AI gives the answer to the students and to the society, not a source of new understanding. Some worries people have and what to make of them. The one question is AI makes math too easy. If a computer solve it in 1 second, why spend year learning? And so like saying car exists, so walking is pointless. But walking gives health and joy, and math gives to same to your mind. For example, somebody says if computer exists and they can solve the question in 1 second, and why we are spending so much time. So we can like the look at this statement, and then proof become unreadable. AI proof can be thousands of step, no human can check them all. But human must still decide whether the proof address the right questions. For example, sometimes we give the questions to the AI and ask the answer. Okay. And AI always give the answer. This is a very important point. If we do not understand the mathematics, argument, and logics, we cannot understand is this proof is true or false. If we don't understand the mathematics, we always say, yes, this is a true. But to understand the proof, we have to understand the like the logics, argument, and this is actually the magic of the mathematics. So students stop the learning why the study of AI can do my homework. GPS exists, no navigation is pointless, but understanding maps make you the better thinking and explore. The number four is worry that the mathematician lose their jobs. Uh, will AI replace the mathematician entirely? No. For example, when AI comes, I don't think so. The job opportunity is like the lows, and but I think so there are many opportunity like the data analyst and many machine learning and the deep learning jobs opportunity increase in like in the world. So I think so it's not it's my opinion, it's not true. Every new tool made math bigger, not smaller. For example, abacus 3000 BCE, this is the instrument to calculate the things. Math got the faster trade and the astronomy grew. Long tables in 1614s. This complex math become accessible to the more peoples. Calculator comes in 1970. No math job lost. New fields explored. For example, in 1917. In 1990, computer algebra comes and mathematics tackle the deeper problems. And in 2020, AI comes and what will the happen in this time? The patterns very clearly. Every tool that automated a math task freely human to ask bigger, deeper, and more beautiful questions. There is a no reason to think AI will be any different. So we have to understand in this slide the calculator story. The fear. The calculator will destroy maths education. Students would not learn to add or multiply. The subject will die. This is the fear some year ago. School argue, government debates, some bans calculator from the classroom entirely. This is the history. But what actually happened? For example, if we calculate something and it will take for example, 1 month or one day, And now we are using the calculator. It will take only, for example, 1 second. So we can minimize the time limitations and we can use that time to the proof to the very difficult problems in mathematics. And you are know there are many still problems in mathematics that has not solution yet. So we can spend our time to the that questions. So the tool changed what human did, not whether human were needed. The Andrew Wiles. The human story 358 years ago, no one could prove the Fermat-Little theorems. A 10-year-old Wiles found it in a library and fell in love. So, for example, 358 year is a very long times, and we have no solution of this theorem, but a very little boy, 10-year wills to find the solution of this uh, theorem. So this is a very like the magic, and he proved that the solution of this problem suddenly and beautiful light filled the room. It was the most beautiful moment of the working life. So could AI have this experience? No childhood wonder, no 7 year obsession, no sleepless doubts, no tear of joy. So will mathematics lose its magic? Only if we believe the magic live in the answer. So AI cannot replace the cannot replace. Then the Ramjan. So this is a mathematician from the India, and I already discussed. He always like the says the theorems in his dreams, and then in the very next day he write the theorems on the blackboard, whiteboard, yeah, blackboard. So this is the very uh, the born poor in India, no advanced training, largely self-taught. So he said the goddess Nimagari revealed them in his dream. Mathematicians spent decades verifying them. For example, sometimes the Rajwan said this is the questions, and many years spent to prove that problems. So this is a very this is the magic in mathematics. To we have a questions we have to prove in a very long time. So what AI cannot do? So ask a new questions. Nobody asked AI. What if we have a more than three dimension? Man asked that in 1854, and it led directly to the Einstein theory of the relativity. What matter? Why should we choose the prime number? Why does it matter if the Riemann hypothesis is true? There are questions of the values and meaning, and AI has no values, and it is optimizes a number of human carriers. So these are the many questions in which AI cannot do. So now I will discuss the Euler identity. E power I, e power iota pi plus 1 is equal to 0. There are five numbers in equations. So E exponential flow, and I is the iota and pi is the uh, a constant number, that is the ratio of the circumference to its diameters. So five different word analysis, complex analysis, geometry, and the logic united into the perfect line. So this is the beauty of mathematics. So if we will prove this identity, so we can say this is the magic. This equation was not a build, it was discovered, and it is made by the discover weep. So the beautiful proof can be correct or it can be beautiful. The greatest one are both. For example, there are a claim there are infinitely many primes numbers. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 3. Euclid proof in 300 BC. Suppose that there are only finitely many prime. Multiply them all together and add one. This new number is not visible by any prime in our list. Contradiction